The Ginger J saga, yeah, has calmed down. It's been quiet for nearly a week now. We ain't heard much from Ginger J. He stayed off social media. He's turned off his comments. You get me? The outburst has kind of calmed down on him, yeah. And today, my man has released a long statement apologizing to black women. Like, remember I done a video last week times, yeah, about him saying his mental health. I think he's had time to sit and think about the whole situation, yeah, where he went wrong, what he should have done. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's probably what it was, He probably just needed some time to think. Everybody's not as quick to realize or come to senses. You get me? Everybody's different. But yeah, let's get into it anyway. So look, Ginger J apologizes to black women after his recent comments. Shout out to Shaber and here's what Ginger J had to say. Over the past few weeks, I have had to sit with the weight of my words and actions on Backchat and the pain they have caused. I want to be absolutely clear. I do not and have never hated black women. My words were harmful and I fully understand how they contributed to a narrative that disrespects and devalues black women. For that, I am deeply sorry. I know some people feel my apology only comes because I'm losing things in my life. The truth is, I was wrong, and whether or not I face consequences, I have to take responsibility. I cannot change the past, but I can own my mistakes and commit to becoming better. As many of you know, I came home after serving 11 years in prison. My journey of growth is ongoing. I am unlearning negative patterns, seeking professional guidance, and working every day to align my actions with the man I strive to be. This work is not about saving my reputation, it is about healing, holding myself accountable, and building a future where I uplift rather than harm. I apologize directly to the woman involved in the episode, to black women as a whole, and to anyone who felt hurt or disappointed by my words. I understand the pain I caused, and I will continue to do the internal work needed to change. This has been a painful but necessary lesson, and I am committed to walking this path with humility, accountability, and respect. Thank you to those who continue to hold me accountable. I hear you, I see you, and I will do better. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what's mad? This should have been, you see, after he done the outburst on Backchat London, yeah, on Backchat, this should have been the first. He should have released this statement. This is my opinion. He should have released this statement here, yeah, and left it at that after that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he should have done. I feel like, me personally, he's done this too late. The damage has already been done. You've let people sit on their thoughts about you for a week, where them thoughts are probably marinated in their head now. Just like, yo, nah, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, there's a lot of people reading this and be like, nah, I don't care, I don't care. Like, especially black women are reading this thinking, nah, man, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. He's gone through all this and all that. Like, it's only people are not going to look at this as genuine. This should have been the first statement you put out after the outburst on the program. Trust me, it would. People would have still felt away, but the damage would have been so much less than it is now, bro. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? When I look at some of the comments here, look, women already, no point apologizing now because when his eyes were bulging out of his head in range, he didn't care. Only sorry now because of the back. This is what I'm saying. A lot of people are not taking this now as genuine. This should have been the first thing. This should have been the first thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It was, I don't know what to say, man. All I can say is, yeah, like, he said, what has he said? He says, this has been a painful but necessary lesson. Like, people have to take into mind, that not everybody sees what they're doing straight away. This lesson might have had to happen to him to teach. This is the problem, though. This is the problem. Remember, I was talking about there's people that see it before it happens and people that see it after it happens. Like he's realized it after it's happened, and it might be too late now. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta try and work on seeing these things before it happens. I think it's still too late for him. He's dropped on pen. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You'd release this year, yeah. Pen game probably wouldn't have dropped you. You probably wouldn't be cancelled. You know what I'm saying? It's too long. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what he's probably. Trust me, this is probably one of the worst weeks of his life. Look, he's saying I come home after serving. What you have to remember, in jail, he's done 11 years in jail, so mentally as well, like, it's like sometimes I notice the people who do jail a lot, yeah, and do a long time, they're kind of stuck in that mindset from before. So when he probably first got backlash about this, he's probably thinking, yo, I don't care. I don't care, man. I said what I said. I don't care. I was just standing on it. And then it's come to a point where he's realized, like, rah, nah, I can't. I have to apologize because personally, me, I don't think he would have apologized if it wasn't this bad. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion, but yeah, man, I think the damage is already done. I think the damage is already done with Ginger. You know what I'm saying? That, and you know what's crazy as well, yeah? Seen something else, yeah. Remember, this has come out like today. He's released this statement within the last hour. This whole apology, yeah. But something was out last night, yeah. And this is what makes it even worse. Like, there was something last night that Shadeborough posted saying Ginger J responds to comment following black woman controversy. Nothing on your head is yours. So this woman here, yeah, boss lady Nika, yeah, she must have said something to him or put up a picture, and he's commented back saying to her, "Nothing on your head is yours. Your makeup, eyelashes, lips, nose, and hair. You need to allow the jokes, especially with the fakeless and on your neck is crazy. Get out of here. That's just your profile pic, and he's laughing at her. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what's mad though? He's in the comments in this. He's in the comments down here as well. We're gonna find the comments here. Where's the comment? Where is? He's put a comment in here somewhere. Why can't I see it? Oh yeah. So Shadeborough released this last night. Yeah, Shadeborough released this last night. Find his comment. He's actually in here. Oh, he's still in here. Bear with me, people. Sorry about this. It's in there, man. I know it's in. It doesn't seem like it was so far down on the phone. Might have passed it. If I don't find it soon, I'm just gonna say what he's saying. Why? I don't know where it's at. I know it was in there. Oh, yeah, I can't find it. I can't find it. It was in there though, but Ginger actually commented on it, and the comment said, "Yo, this was ages ago," and then like he sweared, like say, "Yo, fucking hell, this was ages ago." It don't matter when it was. That means, and then people are commenting under his comment, "Yo, see, that means you've always had the hate." Like, and this is what I'm saying. He's saying it was ages ago. It might have been ages ago, But this is what people are gonna do now. There's probably someone on your social media sites right now trying to dig up some other stuff now. There's just bare narratives gonna be going on about him now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's saying like he's talking like someone picked like this is an old comment, yeah, and someone has dug deep and found it. That's how he's talking. You see what I'm saying? People are out here now. Once that's in their head that you don't like black women and you know what I'm saying, and the way you've been, yeah. There's probably people trying to find other dirt on him now and just other stuff. Like there's probably a hate campaign going on about this guy now. You know what I'm saying? And this was last night before he released that statement that I showed you just before this. You know what I'm saying? So there's people still out there. If there anything they can find about Ginger J now, they're just gonna keep posting it. They're just gonna keep trying to throw more dirt on his name. Me personally, yeah, I feel like it's too late. I feel like he's still done. Yeah, regardless, the apology was he needed to put out the apology regardless. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a little bit too late, and yeah, I would have that would have been my apology. I wouldn't have said what he said anyway in the first place. But if I did, this whole big ass paragraph here, this would have been the first thing I said. This here would have been the first thing I said, and I wouldn't have said nothing else. I wouldn't have argued back with no one. I wouldn't have dumbed down and said, it's still true what I said. I wouldn't have said none of that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got on and said, my mental health, no. I would have just left it and just tried to make it die down and just try and decrease the damage. But what do you lot think anyway? Do you lot think it's too late for him now anyway, or do you think there's some coming back from this? Do you lot think this apology is genuine? Put it in the comment section, innit? And if you're watching this channel, subscribe to my team, people. I'm on the road to 1,000 now. Come on, man. You get me? I'm getting much more support and all that, though. I appreciate that. Hold tight, everyone that watches my videos, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I see the comments and all that. I see all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I love it, man. Let's take a second to give the video a like, though, people. Come on, people. Let's give the video a like. Hold on. Yeah, man. I'm out anyway, Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.